podcast land. This is your host, Severin Henderson, back again with another episode of Department 3C Presents, a podcast connected to fire. Today I have one of my oldest friends. I know I say that all the time, that, like, everybody my friend, everybody cool, but I'm just that friendly. Like, that's how I go. But this is one of my oldest friends. We grew up together for real. We had a couple of entrepreneurial experiences together, and now he's a full-time entrepreneur on his own in a whole nother state out of Ohio, just like I am. He then moved on to bigger and better things. Well, I wouldn't say better, but bigger things. I don't know if we'll see the video, but he got his Cleveland shirt on, so he representing, as always.
Yes, sir.
That's what he's supposed to do. Charles Nickens. Chuck, how you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing great. Wonderful.
It's really good to see you and talk to you. I haven't spoken to you probably in at least 5 years or so. So it's,
yes, sir.
It's good to see you. How you been, sir?
Man, I've been wonderful, man. Just living life, enjoying being, enjoying this world.
Enjoying this world. I like it. Okay. Well, let's talk about how this came about. I had put out a post talking about how trying to get podcast guests is like trying to wrangle stray cats, and you stepped up and said, hey, if you need somebody to come on, I know what you talk about, mental health and entrepreneurial stuff, and it's not just a show just talking about fire stuff all the time, but I'm here for you if you need somebody. I'm like, okay, cool, come on. So I hit you up, you hit me back, you filled out my little form and everything, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. And tell me about your journey and how you got to where you are, where you were able to reach out to me about talking about mental health.
I've been in a lifelong struggle. So if you started like at 12 years old, I knew I couldn't work for anybody. So I knew I would be my own boss. But at 12, you don't have the knowledge or resources, right? So I started doing anything, landscaping, and anything else, and I made a lot of mistakes and started learning from those mistakes. And then I had to find a mentor, and I reached out to the mentor, and he said, you need to find who you are to the core and find your passion, and then turn that into or monetize it. So long story short, that's what I did.
Okay.
That's what I did. And through life, you go through things. And for me, coming up from where we grew up from on the same street, I was perceived in my mind that I was this guy that had it all together. I tried to help out everybody in the neighborhood and so forth and so on. But in the same time, I didn't have it together. I was going through my personal struggles. So I put a face on that, hey, everything is all right. And it took years of going through those struggles and not getting healed, I should say. And then I've made a lot of mistakes and hurt a lot of people or so forth and so on because I wasn't being true to myself, or I wasn't getting the help because I didn't understand that you got to be vulnerable or have humility and all of that and let yourself, the real you, out. So got a mentor. Then I married my wife, who is expert in mental health and done a lot of big things in that world of behavior and mental health. So she helped me heal through a lot of different things. And then that allowed me to grow into the person I am now. So
that sounds beautiful. I'm with that. That sounds very, I love that. That sounds like a huge journey. And we were together with each other on a lot of those journeys. We was trying to get stuff going, get things started. It'll break. We would try and fix it, put a patch on it, hobble down the street a little bit more, and then keep it going. Yes, sir. I mean, we wasn't terrible, but we just had a lot to learn. So
yeah, we actually did pretty good for where we were.
Considering, I mean, because it's, a lot of times I don't see it as much now, but I used to see like on people's profile pages, like school education, school of hard knocks. And yeah, that's kind of what we was hitting ourselves in the head with trying to get stuff done. But we both knew we wanted to get something done. Like,
Right.
We always wanted to help not just each other, but help the hood, help people
Yeah.
around us. You know, my goal even now, I just wish I could go back and put everybody on with something. just
Exactly. Put the whole neighborhood on. But yeah.
Yep, put everybody on.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they doing great things, like, and with the power of social media, you know, everybody shares just the good parts of their story, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But those good parts are looking pretty awesome.
Pretty good. Yeah. And see, that's the funny thing about it. Like even when we were doing our thing, it was kind of like we would do it and we were doing very good for, like I said, where we came from. But if I knew what I know now, we would have went much further, because for me, you was kind of like my person that brought me down and kept me even, because I'm gonna go out. I was that risk taker. I'm gonna go out and jump full throttle, but the problem I had is I would try to take the shortcut to the wealth.
Yeah.
So I was always hustling backwards. And that's the problem you have in life, is we have to, as a people, stop hustling. Because when you're in a hustle, you always hustling. We have to learn how to be owners and CEOs, and taking that long journey instead of the short journey, because the short journey is going to turn you back and make you start off where you first started at. And I had to learn that. And I would have been worse off if it wasn't for you sometimes bringing me back down. Like, hey,
this might not be the best idea.
That's a big chunk right there.
Yeah. Now, talk to us about that a bit more. Just talk to us about what you learned, and put me on, put the listeners on, everybody. Just give us some of those experiences that you were gaining. I know we can't get it all in an hour, but is the key parts that you can give us.
I mean, just simple. Starting a business and not going through the proper steps of business, not having all of your paperwork together, your legal paperwork, not getting trademarked, not getting, all of the EINs and the articles of incorporation and agreements together. Just bypassing that and just having something generic that you're good with the state, but you don't have operating agreements and all of that in order. You don't have a business plan in order. You don't have a space where you're scaling your business out to see growth in your business, to see if my business is sellable, see if I can franchise it out and just pigeonhole what I do and franchise it out, because there's other people that want to buy it or want to buy into it. So just those things of just, going half-ass. Yeah. Excuse me, I don't know if you.
No, we got the E. It said it in the form. Say anything you want to say. We got the explicit. You can.
So that's open. What it is. Going, not learning, not staying, even as our people, we don't get mentors.
Yeah, that's
we
very
go through
true.
Life and we're struggling to do it. But everything you do is always a roadmap to it, and someone that did it before you. So get a mentor. And that's why I had to learn being able to get a mentor and sticking close to that mentor, reading on a constant basis. I ain't saying you got to go to a 4-year institution or whatever. Education is key. But if you're not going to do that, educate yourself, learn everything it is, and be obsessed with what we do or what you're going to do.
What you're going to do, be obsessed with the process.
Yep.
And you know what? One of the other things you said that I didn't get to touch on, you said everybody wants a hustle, side hustle, upfront hustle. And just that hustle mentality isn't really serving us, it seems like. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, it never serves us. I mean, think about it. Everybody that hustle. We know a lot of hustlers. Good or bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Good or bad, and it take you down the wrong path.
Right.
Because you always will be in that hustle. It don't teach you how to leverage other people, none of that. It just teaches you how to hustle. And then you get to a point in that hustle where you tired of hustling, and then you end up quitting.
Yeah. Get to that burnout.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. But if you do it the right way and learn how to to leverage other people and do things the right way. Next thing you know, you the CEO, you the owner of the company, and you playing golf in the morning while everybody else working your dream.
Right. Now, tell us about the business that you got now. You said you get business to teach them how to grow and scale, and then they franchise or they
Yeah.
sell themselves.
Yep. So I'll tell you about one of the business. One I can't speak on because we're in the very developmental stages and everything ain't in order. Paperwork is being done now,
I understand.
but that's going to be epic. But so my other business called Black Rhino Garage Floors,
Okay.
and we do all types of epoxy floors.
Okay.
So metallics, flake floors, solid floors. We do kitchens, basements, bathrooms. I mean, if you go on YouTube and put up epoxy, you'll see exactly what we do.
Okay.
So we got into that. So start growing it, getting customers, getting clientele for ourselves. And now we at the process of we scaled it out till we have our fixed business model. And it's a science.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're franchising it out in 38 states.
Oh, wow.
So 38 states. Right now we're approved, licensed to sell our franchises. So we have a franchise in Tampa, Florida. We have a franchise in Jersey and the Atlanta area.
Okay.
So and a couple other states are in the works that we're actually going to have franchises up and running in those other states too. But so that's what we did. We grew it, scaled it, and franchised it out. So it's a beautiful thing. We have our own product. Talk on it. Black Rhino Garage Coatings,
Mm-hmm.
or Black Rhino Coatings, I should say. And we sell our own product. So the products that they actually use, for instance, crack filler or the actual epoxy or the polyspartic, we sell those things.
Okay.
And it's our own. So
Well, that sounds.
yeah, that's what we're doing
awesome.
now.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, promote it, talk about it. You did. We're gonna hit it a little bit more at the end. But yes, we're gonna hit it some more. Now, another thing that you brought up, you said you met your wife and your wife helped you heal. A big thing on this show for me is I'm a fireman. I've been a fireman pretty much for forever. As long as you know me, that's been my professional career.
Yes, sir.
But at the side of it or the end of it, that I don't want that to be the thing that just defines me and that's it for my life. And that's what I kind of encourage other people to do, because no matter what job you have, especially if it's a job where you're working for someone else, in my opinion, you shouldn't let that define who exactly you are. You have other interests, other hobbies, other things you want to do. And that's kind of, that's what this show revolves around. I mean, we talk about fire stuff, we get into fire stuff, but I want people to have an identity outside of just that. So with that being said, you spoke about meeting your wife and she helped you heal. Mental health is real, especially in this career that I'm in now, the whole public safety and first responder thing with police, firemen, and paramedics. But people forget that regular civilians have these same issues as well. So can you speak to me about your issues there and how your wife helped you out?
Yeah. So I would say right when we had the barbershop on Warner.
Mm-hmm.
Most of y'all didn't know I was going through purity hell at that time.
I had a feeling, but can only get out what you want to put out.
Yeah.
But no, I understand.
My pride wouldn't allow me to, even my closest, I mean, you were one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
So my pride wouldn't allow me to show my vulnerability of what I was going through. You know what I mean? And so I was depressed, had some PTSD, all of it. And what I did is I ended up hurting myself and hurting the people that was closest to me. So because of pride, or I wasn't humble enough to reveal myself.
Right.
And then my wife, we've been knowing each other since high school, but we ended up reconnecting and got back together, and not really realizing that she was a big deal. Well, she is a big deal in that area.
Mm-hmm.
mental and behavioral health. So I mean, did a lot of great things in DC government, private practice, doing our own thing, and she started to just, and it's hard to deal with your husband because it's a different type of relationship, right? But because she has a big deal in it, she knew how to deal with me and took me through a healing process,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard. It was rough, especially taking it from my wife. It would have been easier going to somebody else, a different therapist, right?
Yeah.
Because she know everything about me, my intimate detail, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to be vulnerable to her when I'm supposed to be that guy.
Right.
So yeah, man. I mean, a lot of strategies and just dealing with me. And I mean, I'm different for it. Like I'm better for it. I can open up and talk to and apologize or make amends for the crap that I did. I mean, like, and the crazy thing about it, a person like you that really knew me from the beginning knew like, yo, this ain't who you are, but this is who you are because this is what you're choosing to do. But because if you go back to the when hood, what was I doing? I was helping everybody.
Yep.
You
Coach,
know,
Coach Chuck. Yep. Helping
yeah, I was
everybody. Yep.
I was that person. My purpose in life at the core is to create and help. And I went away from that. And that story collapsed. So yeah, so that's how I healed, man. And now it's allowing me to be that guy again, setting up, giving back. So it's not about making the money and starting all these companies and doing all this. It's about really coaching
Mm-hmm.
and teaching other people. Like we have a lot of friends that's doing business or just strangers that's doing business. And a lot of people don't know the proper steps of doing business.
That's
So being
so
able to
true.
give that back, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it.
Well, that's one of the offerings. I don't know if you see all that stuff I put up. I have an interest in a company, and that's what we do is help people start their businesses properly. We help them file their LLCs, whether it's an S corp, C corp, partnership, file the articles of incorporation. We can either show you how to do it. We can do it with you while you hold your hand, or we can all the way do it for you. So that's kind of the
Okay.
structure that we have going on. And I just, honestly, from our time hanging out, I learned so much from you. Just period. Just what we want to do. What we always talk about. Man, when we make it big, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And it used to, those conversations were so much fun, but now those conversations carry more merit. They carry more weight to them because they're like things to actually happen and do. They're not just pie in the sky. They're things that can
Yeah.
happen. And at the same
Yes, sir.
time, we're helping other people. So I love what you're talking about, trying to get the other businesses going and help them out and help them learn how to do things, even with the secret not ready yet business. I'm with that too.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah. We'll talk. I will talk about that off air.
yeah.
But so it's so funny that you said that one of the businesses that we started, we never did anything with it, right? But it was called Ford's Kings.
Yep.
I still have that live.
That's what's up.
That's the only thing that I probably kept live from way back then.
Yeah.
But that right there, because that resonated with with us and our street and this and that. I said one day we're gonna be able to revisit it and still keep that name.
Yeah.
And do,
Well, you keep it
and
going
give back.
because I'm gonna meet you there
You
in
know,
a little while.
yeah, yeah. So, but that's good that you're doing those businesses of teaching people or doing it for them, teaching them how to start their business. Because I'm an outsourcer,
Mm-hmm.
so I learned to stay in my lane
Mm-hmm.
and do what I'm great at, and outsource all the other details of business to the expert to do it. So even when I'm starting a business, I outsource all of that legal paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Outsource it. So now I know that you do it. then I can outsource.
You could
Like,
send them
you
my
know,
way.
yes. So
That's
trademark. Do you do
trademarks,
Yes.
filing for the entity, filing every year, reminding them when to do it. Like I said, it's 3 different versions. It's we teach you how to do it, we hold your
Mhm.
hand and watch you kind of do it, or it's just done
Yes.
for you. Of course, done for you
Yeah.
is a bit more, but it's an
But
option.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. So even building business credit, like I tell people that you have to build a business credit and
Yep.
keep that up so you can separate yourself from it. You know, you talked about S corps and trust and all of those things that you have to be effective in business. So yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to you to. I got a couple of things left to do, so I'll throw it your way.
Okay, I'm with that. And then just like you said, I have people that the exact same way, because the thing that we always tried to do was take on everything ourselves. Like,
Yep,
just hey, this whole weight of this world, we just gonna put it on our backs and we gonna walk around with it. And sure, that might look cool and look sweet, but that's not what's up. Yeah,
that's not what's up. I
that's
mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna collapse. It's too much weight on your shoulders, you know.
yeah.
And I understand some people have to do it at first because of limited resources,
Mm-hmm.
but as soon as you make enough money to take something off your shoulders, alleviate it, just give it to somebody else and let them run with it because that's what they do. Like my social media, I'm not a social media guy. So I need, for everything I do, I have to hire social media people. I have to hire everything because if it's up to me to post, it's not going to happen.
Right. That's now that's the one thing I am on. But I got a little social media coach, and he a younger guy. He's like, yeah, you got to shoot these videos like this, and you got to hold the camera like that. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all that. I'm old, dude. But
Yeah.
he trying to get me. He trying to get me on TikTok and Snapchat, and but you know what it
Yeah.
is? Coaching. You said it. I'm not good at it. You know you're not good at it. What do? You go get a coach, you go get a mentor. So,
Yep.
actually, can you speak to us a little bit more about that? Because that's a huge thing that I think a lot of people are missing in this conversation.
I, I mean, think about life. In life, we get coaches, right? You play sports, you have a coach, you have a trainer, you have all of those things to teach you how it's done. But we get to business and we try to do everything ourselves, put it all in a box. But uh, our counterparts are taught this stuff early. They
Mm-hmm.
have mentors,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they have people train them. I mean, if you go to Malcolm X, he had a mentor. You go to Martin Luther King, he had a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jobs, all of these people have mentors, but we try to make it on ourselves, individual. Oh, I did this. I I built this from the ground up. I'm. Nope,
Mm-hmm.
not gonna help it. So I realized, like, even though I was savvy and was pretty good at what I did, I never could break the threshold and go to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You I grow, get $100,000, grow, maybe make a quarter of a million in 1 year or whatever. But I couldn't kick that door down because if you want to be a millionaire, you have to learn from a millionaire.
Yeah.
A thousandaire can't teach you how to make a million, or he would do it, right?
He'd have been there already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had to, and that was part of my humbling process. Reach out to people that's done what I'm trying to do,
Okay.
and say, hey, because your mentor is not going to seek you out. You have to seek your mentor out. So I went and found people that did what I did and asked, hey, man, teach me the secrets, teach me the ropes,
Yeah.
teach me what you did so I can duplicate it. And that's what I did, man. I reached out, and I have actually 3 great mentors.
Oh, so you
And
said forget just one. I'm gonna get 3.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I got 3 great mentors, and man, they teach me everything. They give me books to read on a regular basis that I have to read. And we all read the same books still, all the time. But you know, healing
Mm-hmm.
books, things to do in business, and just giving back to others. You know, the whole nine. So yeah, I had to reach a mentor, no
So,
doubt.
and speaking about reading books, I mean, it's like you pick something different out every time. It's like a good song or a good movie. When you keep going back to it, even though you already read it, you can pick something out that you may not have had the capacity to hear before or to see before. So I appreciate that coming from you too. So what else? It was a few other questions I had for you before I let you go. Like I said, I ain't talked to you in so long. How's your family doing?
Man, everybody's great. My mom's still on that corner.
Okay.
So everybody's great, living living life healthy for the most part. So that's all that matters.
You hooping?
So, ooh, brother, no way. Them days are over, man.
I ain't stopped that. I'm gonna be 65, and I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But I'm gonna be out there on the court with some other 60-year-old dudes getting it in.
I'll shoot with my kids, like just shoot, but run up and down the court. Oh man, I wish I could.
I'm still running up and down the court.
In my mind, I think I could do it. But if I get my body out there, it ain't.
You just got to loosen up a little bit. Just got to get a little limber.
Man, I'll be like Larry Bird, have to stretch 2 hours before I play.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. He went out there and got it done. So ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I got that. I can play. I can still shoot, but I can't play.
You can't play.
That's them days over. No. Them days over. I'm giving it to my son. My son think he gonna do the thing, so he can have it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna never say never. I'm gonna still be out there. There's some young, and so like in the fire department, I went down to teach, and I met a lot of the candidates and a lot of the younger guys, and like, hey, you gonna come out and hoop? And I'm like, these dudes is young and dunking on people. I might just have to foul. I'm gonna have to be
exactly. Exactly.
But I'm gonna still get it in. I play with my it's a guy at my house, and we have a basketball court at our house, and we play all the time. So it's half court, but I'm still doing something. That's
cool.
Yeah,
that's good, man. I commend you, because I'll be that guy grabbing your shorts, holding you.
Yeah, all them tricks, them dirty tricks. Gotta do something.
I'll be that old hack box.
Yeah, that's gonna be not no time soon though. Hold it off for at least 10 years.
Sam, I like to be that guy that says, man, I used to be good.
I used to be, yeah. I'm going to be the old dude. Like, I'm going to be like Uncle Drew from the movie. I have an old gray beard. And then, like, this is a podcast, and it's going to be up on video. But, like, if I don't, like, you got the nice beard pumping, look like little light-skinned Freeway back in the day. But I let mine grow out, and it's just gray. It's more gray in my face than it is in my head. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got it too, but you just can't see it because I got the light.
Because you got so much. You got the light dim. Okay, that's what's up. Now you out of state. You out of Ohio, just like I am as well. One of our big things was sports. You was the little running back, but you ain't want to be a running back. You want to hoop instead.
Yes, sir.
What you think our team's going to do this year? Our Browns.
I believe we have what it takes to go all the way. I mean, we have everything.
I thought last year.
Yeah, that was just the first, it's hard to do it your first time being. Yeah, we got the taste. So now we have everything. It just Baker has to be the Baker of the second half of the season. If he's the Baker of the second half of the season with the new additions on defense, yeah, we can win it all. Like we can win it all. So I'm actually gonna be home for a couple of those games. I have to be there for that. But yeah, I think we're gonna win it.
I am too. I know I'm going for the Chicago game for sure, and then. Green Bay is close to me, so I'm gonna go there. It's a Christmas game, so I'm gonna go up there.
Okay, yeah. I haven't figured out which one I'm going, but I'm definitely going. I got to go back home and take my youngest to the games because he a Baker Mayfield fan. I don't know how that happened, but he's a Baker Mayfield fan.
Baker got that swag. He
got it.
I mean, he got it. Even when he planted that flag.
Yeah. That's why I still don't like it. But
Gotta let bygones be bygones. He played for your pro team now, so
I know. I'm embracing him, but I'm trying to make him be a Myles Garrett fan. That's the guy.
yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, that's a
Oh, Chubb.
monster. And
Him and
Chubb,
Chubb.
he's so humble and good at the same time. He's like a anomaly. Like he's great. So
He he is what every athlete should be.
yeah,
Like that dude is something else. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're gonna do something, but the Cavs suck. You
that's
know,
what I was gonna hit next because that was our
they
other
suck.
topic. The Cavs suck. They had a
The Cavs.
nice pick, and
The,
I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but they got them. So
yeah, Mobley. But we took two midgets in the backcourt.
they
You
was
only can
trying to
have
be
one midget.
Portland.
Yeah, you only can have one midget at a time. Portland ain't never won nothing. So I don't know why you want to be there.
That's what they was looking at.
Yeah.
And
So
then sometimes you talk about people for taking based off position when they could have took based off of skill and talent. So I mean, maybe that's what they was
yeah,
thinking. I don't know, because
I don't know.
if that's the case, well, you know what? Portland messed up twice because they should have picked Durant instead of Odin, and they should have picked
Yep.
Mike instead of Sam Bowie. So
Yeah. Yeah. They always mess up, but that's who they are. Yeah. But my Lakers are you know
are they your Lakers?
they've been my
I
Lakers
know they've been
forever
your
now.
Lakers, yeah. You know what? I'm
They
confusing you with my other. I have another buddy here. He's a barber as well, and he loved the Lakers. Loved the Lakers. Like, and I'm like, dude, you ever been to L.A. before? Like, is you from there or something? He was like, nah, I just like the Lakers. And I said, just
Magic, man.
because. He said, yeah, and
Magic.
that's what he said. Magic. Like this dude got Lakers jerseys, Lakers hats, Lakers
Yeah.
rings. So LeBron got there. And I'm like, hey, Lakers, what's up? Nah, he don't like them no more because LeBron there. He hate LeBron, but he still love the Lakers.
So I'll put it to you this way: my Lakers and my Lakers, and we ain't gonna win because this year. But I love the Lakers. I always want them to win.
You always like to, yeah, you ain't changed. I'm with that.
Yeah, but I just don't think the team they put together is gonna last long enough to win. And I don't like LeBron's style of always got to recruit and
Stack.
get to greatness to win. Like you run to Miami to roll with D Wade and Bosh, then you saw that they was gonna lose, so you ran to Cleveland, ride out with Kyrie, trade everybody to get Love. Now Kyrie bounce. Oh, I'm out to LA. Let me get Anthony Davis and Carmelo and all the senior citizens. So no, I don't think they're gonna win. I think if New Jersey stay healthy, they're gonna win it all.
You sound like my dude. Y'all gonna have to meet. We're gonna have to get together
Yeah,
one time.
I, yeah, man. New Jersey stay healthy, can't nobody beat them. And then they got Patty Mills too. So like they'll be a problem.
If they can stay healthy, we'll see. Last thing I want to hit you with. We talked real quick, real briefly on the other show that me and Troy do, Snowfall, The Peak. This you said, yeah, you guys talk like y'all actually know what y'all talking about. So I wanted to say thank you for that, and I had to promote that on the end of this episode because I'm sure you're gonna give it to all your friends and family so that everybody can hear this conversation.
Yeah, Snowfall. That was a great. Y'all real. Like I don't just give credit for no reason, but y'all did y'all thing. Like y'all actually, informed, watched the show, and give real opinions. You know what I mean? That was dope.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, next time we talk, we have to see if we can get your wife. I know she had some medical, didn't want to talk to me, didn't want to see me type of stuff, but it's all good.
Yeah. But she willing. She said, she willing to get on. Hit me up. Y'all can have a conversation, and she'll get on and on your mental health side, and because our wellness center is doing real good things. She is actively helping a lot of people out there, high-end business coach. So yeah.
Well, that's all what I want to know about. So, okay, sir, thank you very, very much for being on here. Is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't ask you?
Nah, man, I think we cover everything.
Promote
good talking to you.
the business, promote the floors.
So BlackRhinoGarageFloors.com. to the website. Give everybody in your neighborhood Garage Envy. Call us. You're looking for franchise, a reasonable price franchise. Look us up. Great fees. Make money. Can make a good living, decent living, honest living, and have a proven system. Somebody to coach you all the way through for you to win. But remember, Black Rhino Garage Floors.
All right, there we go. With that being said, we're going to let you get out of here and talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right, bro. Thanks.
This has been a Fire and Iron Media production. You have something to say, people want to listen.